just going to take you through a short standing warm-up. It's just to keep the muscles flexed and mobile, but also it's a good warm-up to start before you start one of my workouts on my YouTube channel, or just see it as a short workout to start the day or to end the day. So we lengthen up our alignment breathing core activation to get that neutral spine. So lengthen up, little orange underneath your chin, roll your shoulders back into a soft V, put your shoulders in your back pockets, pull your belly button to the spine, knees are hip width apart with a slight micro bend. Now your thoracic breathing, pull your belly button to the spine, try not to move your belly. So you breathe wide and forward into the rib cage, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. So if you don't move your belly and pull your belly button to the spine, naturally you're breathing wide and forward into the rib cage. So we've got that nice neutral spine. So we're going to start to roll our shoulders, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now at any stage you can have weights in your hands. So maybe if this is a workout, a 10-minute workout in the morning, perhaps you want to progress over the weeks and start holding some weights in your hands. So we're just doing shoulder rolls, big circles in the shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, put your shoulders in the back pockets, relax your arms and hands. Imagine you have a pencil shooting out from the side of your shoulder. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and open up your chest and forward. So we're just really opening up our chest, squeezing our shoulder blades together to release tension and mobilizing all the muscles in the shoulders and back to center. Hold on to your shoulders. So we're deepening the stretch by trying to touch our elbows together. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, touch your elbows together, and really open up your chest. Now at any stage you can come up onto your tiptoes. Maintain complete stability of the main trunk of your body. If you want to progress further, you stay on your tiptoes. Focus on the point out in front. So I'm really trying to touch my elbows together, deepening the stretch in my shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, open up your chest, just release any tension in the chest muscles, releasing tension, mobilizing all the muscles in the shoulders, or you can keep your feet on the mat. Big circles in the shoulders and back to center. We just do some arm circles, so lengthen up, you can take some weight out your heels, and lengthen your arms to the side. Lengthen up, shoulders down your back pockets, pull your belly button to the spine, lengthen through the joints, or you can keep your feet on the mat. Lengthen up, squeeze your shoulder blades together, open up your chest, or you can take some weight out your heels. Pull your belly button spine. Remember, you can have small weights in your hand, and over the weeks you can progress and just increase the size of the weights. If you want to progress further in your arm circles, you stay on your tiptoes, pull your belly button to the spine. Total stability. Now we're going to turn this into a slight back bend now. So we're going to do arm circles, we lengthen up, lengthen through the joints. Pull your belly button spine, keep that orange underneath your chin when you slightly extend your spine. So we're mobilizing our spine, extending our spine, pull your belly button spine, keep that orange underneath your chin. If you want to, you can stay on your tiptoes, pull your belly button to the spine, and you might have those weights in your hand. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, open up your chest, and back to center. So we're just going to mobilize the muscles in our neck. Dip your chin to your chest, roll your head to the left and right, dipping your chin to your chest. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, rolling from left to right. And back to center. Lateral side flexion of your neck. So just gently put a little bit of pressure on your head. Feel the stretch in the muscles in your neck. Lengthen your arm down, thumb your fist and away. And look down to the floor. So I feel a deeper stretch in the muscles in my neck. And back to center. We do it the other side. Just put a little bit of pressure on your neck. Thumb your fist down. So I feel a deeper stretch in the muscles in my neck and away. And look down to the floor. And back to center. So we're just going to stretch out, side reach, stretch out the hips, stretch out the waist, lengthen your arms away from each other, pull your belly button spine, shoulders down your back pocket. If you want to, you can just have some weights in your hand, come up onto your tiptoes, pull your belly button spine, total stability, lengthen your arms away from each other, and back down to the mat, your soles, your feet. We reach over the other side, lengthen your arms away from each other. You don't have to come on your tiptoe. Lengthen your arms away from each other. Pull your belly button spine, lengthen, chest is out in front. So we feel a deep stretch in our waist and our hips. I'm being pulled by a piece of string. Length from the crown of the head, lengthen through the shoulder joints and back to center. We'll come over to the other side, lengthen, lengthen, side reach. You can keep your soles of the feet on the mat, or you can come up onto your tiptoes. It's all about stability, keeping the main trunk of the body completely stable and quiet. Lengthen through the joints. Pull your belly button to the spine. I'm being pulled by a piece of string from the crown of the head. Soles of our feet come back onto the mat, back up to our tiptoes, or you can stay on the soles of your feet. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And back to center. Now keep your arms at T. Push into your palms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, push into your palms, and bring your arms out in front. Push into your palms, open up, and bring your arms in front. Now if you want to, you can come up onto your tiptoes and back down to the soles of your feet. Or you can stay on your tiptoes. So I'm pushing through the palms of my hands. My shoulders are always down in my back pockets. I'm pulling my belly button to the spine. I'm lengthening up, pushing into my palms. Again, you can have some little weights in your hand. So over the weeks you can progress, and back to center. Now push into your palms. Now push your palms together, palm to palm, shoulder width apart. We're going to do shoulder drops. Imagine your shoulders are down your back pockets and you're against a wall. Now I peel my left hand, peel my left shoulder off the wall and melt my shoulder back into the wall. Really peel my right shoulder off the wall, lengthen, lengthen out in front, and melt my shoulder back into the wall. So these are called shoulder drops. If I'm lying down, I'm dropping my shoulder into the mat. Then I'm lengthening up, reaching up to the ceiling, but I'm reaching out in front, peeling my shoulder off the wall, and dropping it back onto the wall. Lengthen my left arm, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. I'm putting my shoulder back against the wall, peeling my shoulder off the wall, lengthen forward. One arm at a time. Now we're doing double. So I'm lengthening forward, peeling my shoulders off the mat, off the wall, sorry. And then my shoulders come back to the wall. And imagine you have a tennis ball between your shoulders and you're trying to squeeze that tennis ball together. So we're just mobilizing the muscles in the shoulders, releasing lots of tension. I'm peeling my shoulders off the wall, lengthen, 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 and I'm now putting my shoulders back on the wall, squeezing that tennis ball between my shoulders. All of this can be done at tiptoe, all of this can be done with weights in your hand. And back to center. Now we're just going to dive over the ball. You can do this with or without weights, or with or without a resistance band. So we're going to dive over the ball. Pull your belly button spine, shoulders down your back pockets, dip your chin to your chest. We're mobilising our spine, dive over a big ball. Pull your belly button to the spine. Let the top of your body hang, really let the top of your body hang. Relax all those muscles, push into your heels, tailbone up to the ceiling. Lengthen out to the right, lengthen your arm. See if your head can follow your hands. Rotation of your upper spine. From your shoulders, your pelvis is set in stone. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Take a breath in as you breathe out, left arm out to the side, up to the ceiling. Rotation of your upper spine only. Push into those heels, tailbone up to the ceiling. Open up that chest, rotation of your upper spine only. And slowly back to center. Let the top of your body hang, scoop the pelvis. Pull your belly button to the spine. And slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time in sequential order. You don't have to use a band. You could have weights in your hand, or no small equipment at all. We're coming up to mountain. You can keep the weight on the soles of your feet, or you can come onto your tiptoe. Mountain, with or without the small equipment. Pull your belly button to the spine, shoulders down your back pockets, pray your hands together. Your arms are in line with your ears. Now see if you can lengthen over to one side, shoulders down your back pockets. You can be on the soles of your feet or come up onto your tiptoes. So I'm feeling a stretch in my waist and in my hip. Pull your belly button spine. Chest is out to the sun. Shoulders down your back pockets and back to center. So I'm praying and I'm reaching, doing side reach at the same time. Stretching out my waist, stretching out my hips. Back to mountain. Soles of your feet come back down to the mat and just roll it out. We're going to open up our book with or without weights or a band. Lengthen out in front, palm to palm, shoulder width apart. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you open up your book. My hips don't move at all. Lengthen your arms away from each other. You're a cork being poured out of a bottle and slowly back to center. If you want to progress, you come up onto your tiptoes as you open up your book. My hips are set in stone. Rotation of my upper spine only. I'm lengthening through the shoulder joints. I'm a cork being poured out of a bottle. You choose whether you want to come on the soles of your feet or come up onto your tiptoes. Lengthen your arms away from each other. And you choose if you want to be using any of the small equipment. Open up, open up. Lengthen your arms away from each other. And back to center. We're going to do spine twist. So we're going to lengthen, we're just going to step your left leg out in front so our hips don't move at all. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Nose must stay between your chest. Rotation of your upper spine. Rotation. So my nose stays between my chest. I'm rotating my upper spine. My hips are set in stone. If you want to progress, you do balance. If you want to progress further, you lengthen out that leg. I'm a cork being poured out of a bottle. Keep that orange underneath your chin. I can see my elbows and my peripheral vision. My nose stays between my chest. We do the other side. You can choose just to have your leg out in front, more of a hip flexor stretch, or lengthen out that leg. Take a breath in as you breathe out, nose stays between your chest. I'm a cork being poured out of a bottle. Pull your belly button spine, really open up those elbows. Rotation of your upper spine only, and back to center. We'll do one more. You choose the leg position that's good for you. Rotation, hips don't move. Rotation of my upper spine only. I can see my elbows and my peripheral vision. Pull your belly button spine. You're a cork being poured out of a bottle. And back to center. And one more. You choose the leg position that's good for you. So you might just have your foot just out in front, hip flexor stretch, or lengthen that leg out in front. And back to center. We're going to dive over, roll down, flex that spine, stretch out the muscles in the back of the legs, dip your chin to your chest, dive over the ball, pull your belly button to the spine. Push into those heels. You're being pulled by a piece of string from the crown of the head. Push into those heels. Take a breath in as you breathe out. Lengthen your right arm out to the side. You might want to hold on to a block, so I would like you to touch the floor. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can come up onto your tiptoes. Rotation of your upper spine only. Lengthen, 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 lengthen. All soles of your feet on the mat. Lengthen, lengthen. Your head follows your hands. Open your chest. Rotation of your upper spine from your shoulders, your pelvis, you're set in stone. Take a breath in as you breathe out. Let the top of your body hang. Slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. And slowly restack one vertebra at a time. And back to standing. So we're just going to stretch out our hip flexors. We're going to do a lunge, step to the front of your mat, or you might not be on the mat, and step your right foot back. Your knee needs to be stacked over your ankle, so you might do a little bit of a lunge, a little step back, or you might do a deeper stretch back. Knees need to be stacked over your ankle. Tuck your tailbone under, lengthen up. You might have weights in your hands, pull your belly button to the spine. Lengthen your arm out in front, push into that back heel, shoulders down your back pocket, scoop the pelvis. I'm stretching out my hip flexors. I'm thinking I'm going to do the other leg. So you can see I'm stretching out my hip flexors, the psoas muscle. My knee stays stacked over my ankle. Tuck the tailbone under, lengthen your arms out in front, up to the ceiling to T. My right foot is stepped forward, so my left arm reaches up and over. I'm lengthening my arms away from each other. Tuck the tailbone under, shoulders down my back pocket, side reach. I'm stretching my hip flexors, I'm stretching my waist. I'm pushing into that back heel and back to center. Cross your arms. I'll rotate to the left, nose stays between my chest. Rotation of my upper spine, hips are set in stone. And back to center and over to the right. I'm a cork being pulled out of a bottle. Pull your belly button spine. Tuck the tailbone under. You're being pulled by a piece of string from the crown of the head. Tee your arm, step forward or hold onto your thigh and step forward. Step the right foot back. You come to a point that's good for you. You might have weights in your hand. Your knee must stay stacked over your ankle. Push into that back foot. You might have a little bit of a lunge or a deeper lunge. Pull your belly button spine, tuck the tailbone under, shoulders down your back pockets. Pull your belly button spine. Lengthen your arm out in front, up to the ceiling to T. Right arm, leg is step forward and left leg, step forward. Right arm lengthens up and over. Lengthen up and over. Shoulders down my back pockets. I'm pushing into that back heel. Pull your belly button spine. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Feel the deep stretch in your hip flexors and feel the deep stretch in your waist. And back to center. Either come back to center, cross your arms. Rotation of your upper spine to the left. Nose stays between your chest. Shoulders down your back pockets, push into that back heel. Tuck the tailbone under, I feel a deep stretch in my hip flexors still, to center and over the left. Nose stays between my chest. Pull your belly button to the spine. I'm a cork being pulled out of a bottle. Knee stays stacked over my ankles. Tee your arms, step forward or hold onto your thigh. You choose the level that's good for you. And step forward and just shake it out. We'll do a few little squats with or without weights in your hand. Lengthen up, shoulders down your back pockets, and we're going to sit into our seat. We're just doing a little quarter squat now. You might have weights in your hand, little squats. I'm sitting into my seat. Pull your belly button spine, shoulders down your back pockets. I'm going deeper, sitting into my seat. And deeper. You come to a point that's good for you. Sit into your seat, shoulders down your back pockets, chest out to the sun. Lengthen forward, with or without the weights. We're just mobilising all the muscles in our legs, stretching our glutes, and back to centre. Sit into your seat, and back to centre. And back to centre. And we're just going to do another exercise, which is just warming up, again, the legs and the bottom. So lengthen up. You choose whether you want the weights in your hand. Hold on to your hips. Come up onto your tiptoes and imagine your back sliding down a wall. I'm bending my knees, running my back down the wall, my knees out in front. And up to your tiptoes, soles your feet onto the floor. Pull your belly button spine, shoulders down your back pocket. Lengthen up. I'm being pulled by a piece of string. I'm always being pulled by a piece of string from the crown of the head. My knees come out in front. My shoulders are down my back pocket. Now, if you want to progress, you lengthen your arms out in front, tiptoes, knees come forward, pull your belly button to the spine. I'm running my shoulders down a wall, or you lengthen your arms out in front. Knees come out in front, running my shoulders down a wall. Running my shoulders down the wall. Really challenges your balance. Pull your belly button to the spine, especially as your arms are lengthened up to the ceiling, or you can lengthen them out in front. Tiptoes. Slide my shoulders down the wall, knees out in front. Pull your belly button, spine, shoulders down your back pocket. Or you can hold on to your hips. You choose the level that's good for you, but progress it over the weeks. And back to centre. And just roll it out. We're going to mobilise the pelvis. Hold on to your hips and just imagine you have a pencil on the bottom of your tailbone and you're going to draw around a saucer. There's a pencil on the bottom of your tailbone and you're drawing around the edge of a saucer. Try not to move your knees too much, just mobilising your pelvis. Drawing. You have that pencil and you're drawing around the saucer and in the opposite direction. Pulling your belly button spine, shoulders down your back pocket and back to centre. We're going to lengthen up, just roll down, pull your belly button spine, slowly roll down, let the top of your body hang, let the top of your body hang. Pull your belly button spine, push your tailbone up to the ceiling and restack. Let the top of your body hang, restack your spine one vertebra at a time. Scoop that pelvis, pull your belly button to the spine. Roll your shoulders, squeeze your shoulder blades together, open up your chest. And forward. So you should feel warmed up and it's just a short workout. So lengthen up and thank you.